with money, earned money, saved money, found money, won money, interest, investments, and gifts. I see my bank account growing with
programming. If you guys are brand new to me, what's up? Welcome everybody who's jumped on. Super excited about everybody being here tonight. I host these. These are hosted on every Thursday night. We talk about money. Okay, so that's kind of my jam. That's what I like to talk about. And so let me tell you right now. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you a few things before we get started because I don't want you to have an evening that is not pleasant. If you have a hard time with someone like talking about money and stuff, this is definitely not going to be the show or the training for you because I'm going to talk a lot about money tonight. Just kind of the way it is, I'm going to talk a lot about money tonight, and some things may kind of rub you the wrong way. And that's okay. If you're okay with that, think about it, chew on it and stuff like that. You're welcome to reach out to me, if you need some clarification on something, and I'll leave some time as well when we're here for like Q&A at the end of this and stuff. So yeah, I'm in Michigan. Hey, Michelle. I was looking for a Michelle. Sweden is here. Angelica. Sweden. Oh my goodness, so excited. And I think I'm supposed to be on your show or something like that. You guys are girls like global and stuff. Let's go, baby. Oklahoma, Atlanta is here. I will likely be in Atlanta this summer looking for a condo or something like that. No, I'm not moving to Atlanta. I just want to own a piece of property in Atlanta. How about that? Airbnb or something like that, just if I want to come and stay, I'll have an Airbnb there. So I see a lot of traveling in my future, my near future. Okay. All right. So Trachelia, I used to have a hard time talking about money all the time. I used to feel like it was an unhumbling type of conversation. Yes. So in the comments, so as we get started, so if you guys are brand new to me, what's up? My name is Keysha LaShaun. I've actually been an internet entrepreneur. I went full-time in 2013, but I got started in the network marketing industry in 2008, born in a little town, Delhi, Louisiana, 4,000 people, counting chickens and dogs. And I've been like a visual person, a visualizer, like a visual person, probably since I was a little girl. I used to always dream about things that would come to pass, and I never quite understood like what was going on with me, like what's up with me and stuff. And so growing up, just kind of realizing some of the gifts that I actually have and stuff. And so got into business, learned how to hustle a lot because I never wanted to be broke. And I thought that in order for me not to be broke, I had to work hard because that's kind of the programming that I was given. You got to work hard, get a good education, get yourself a good job, and, work that good job for like 20 years or how many, or 30 years, 40 years, 50 years, whatever. Then you retire. And then after you retire, then you go and do what you really wanted to do with your life when you have the least amount of time left to actually do it. I mean, drop some ones in the comments if you guys think that's absurd. Like, what? Like, why did we bought into that too? It's like, so, and then, hey, everyone's not here for entrepreneurship. So I'm not saying that. Everyone is destined to be an entrepreneur. I don't want you guys to get that confused. But even if you are working a job, I still feel like if you're working a job, you should still live your life, right? So you should still travel and do all the things, I'm saying, like, do it now, because time is not promised. There's no time is promised to us. And so you don't even know if you're going to even make it that far. And most people on their deathbeds are not going to say, oh my goodness, I wish I'd just worked a little harder. I wish I'd have spent more time at the office, right? Most of us won't say that. We're going to say, man, I wish I'd have done this thing I really wanted to do. I wish I'd have done more of that while I had the time. So I'm just here to encourage you to live your lives now, because there's no guarantee of anything. There's no guarantee of anything beyond, this moment, this second, you know what I'm saying? There's no guarantee. So you might as well live your life, and then don't allow money to dictate the life you get to live. Write that down. Okay. All right. Okay. So listen, live your life, right? We're going to live our lives. And then we're not going to allow money to dictate to us the kind of life that we get to live. Because I know if you guys are anything like me, right? I spent a good portion of my life living my life, based upon how much money was in my bank account. And so it's like, I didn't even I remember when I did like my first 6 figures in like online and stuff like that. I remember in about 2014, a friend of mine, we were like, we had never even looked at a Louis Vuitton purse, right? Like never even looked at it. Didn't even know how much it cost. Didn't even allow ourselves to go to the website. I mean, nothing, right? And I remember we were on the phone once or something and we were talking about it because she and I both had we'd like done very well online. And we were like, man, we've never even looked at the Louis Vuitton store. Like we never even looked online. We don't even know how much it costs at all. And so we were like, we went to the website, like we're on the phone, right? We go to the website and then we're looking at the purses. We're like, well, I mean, they are pricey. Okay, now let me say this. Okay, they do get, Louis Vuitton gets from his money. Okay, he gets his coins. But we were so floored because we were like, wow, these really don't cost as much as we thought they did. And she and I were both like, we were like, kind of floored because we were like, whoa, like we could totally buy ourselves a Louis Vuitton purse. It's not like, totally out the range. But it's amazing how we don't even allow ourselves, okay? We don't even allow ourselves to even, go look at the car we want, right? No, I'm not even going to dealership. I don't even know how I'm going to afford that. No, I'm not even going, right? We don't even allow ourselves to go to a dealership. The house that we really want to live in, we don't even allow ourselves to go to look at the house, right? To go walk around the house. It's free. Like the tours are free. You know what I'm saying? We don't allow that. You know what I'm saying? Like the stores that we won't even go in the stores. We're like already canceling ourselves out. We're like, nope. And that's why I like the magic purse affirmation we just heard. And it says, I bless the money I have, and I know I have the magic bank account of the spirit. That's super important. That word is super important, you guys. We're talking about manifesting more money, 5 ways to manifest more money, right? I definitely have a list of ways that I came up with, you know what I'm saying? But how about we just kind of just go with it tonight, right? I bless the money I have, and I know I have the magic bank account of the spirit. That's a key word. That's a really, really important word I want you guys to understand, because what most people do is they look at their bank account that's at Wells Fargo or at whatever the bank, BCU. What bank y'all at? What bank y'all at? We look at those banks, Bank of America, Chase. And I'm like, why would you? Don't bank at a bank called Chase. We ain't chasing nothing. Okay. That's funny, but you see what I'm saying? So we look at, when we want to make a decision about something that we desire, most of us, we are trained, right? We're trained to look at the physical bank account that we have, Wells Fargo, Bank of America, Chase, all those bank accounts. Okay. Y'all got to talk back to me. So if you're in the comments, you got to talk back to me, or else I'll be like the preacher at the church. I'll think you're not getting it. So I got to keep talking longer and longer and longer. Okay. So last week we went 2 hours, and I'm not doing that tonight. So you see what I'm saying? So it's like the magic bank. You have to look at the magic bank account of the spirit. Navy Federal Credit Union. Thank you so much, Dr. Regina. Thank you. I appreciate you. I'm going to send you my abundance journal because you're in pay attention class. Okay. You see what I'm saying? People's United Bank. Thank you. Okay. Okay. So you guys get that? So it's like, there's a magic bank of the spirit realm. See, and we've been so trained in this physical realm. That's kind of all we know is this physical realm. I can touch it, taste it, smell it, see it, hear it. If I had to be able to touch it, taste it, smell it, see it, hear it. If it's outside of those realms, then I'm lost, right? And there's a magic bank account of the spirit. And this is one of the things that God, and like I said, I always tell people, like, listen, I'm not an evangelist, not here to evangelize and, bring you to Jesus, anything like that. I'm going to say God, okay? And I'm going to continue to say God. But you can, put in whatever you want to put in there, okay? That doesn't matter to me. So the magic bank account of the spirit. right? And so this is where you get into when you talk about, in the scriptures and things like that, about the cattle of 1,000 hills belonging in all the, the earth is the Lord and the fullness thereof, the world and the joy therein. Like when you talk about the fullness of it, see, now you get outside of your physical bank account and you get into a spiritual bank account. You get into a spiritual bank account. Because listen, it can never be depleted. So that's why you have to train yourself now to be like, I'm not going to be making decisions about this particular life based upon what's in my physical bank account, because there's a spiritual bank account, and I got to be able to tap into that bank account and know that money wants to support me. It wants to support me, and that's what it's here to do. It's here to serve. It's here to serve, and we have to get everything in its rightful place. Everything has to be put in its rightful place, and that's part of the problem. Is that many of us, we can say what we want. You can say what you want, okay? You can say what we can all say what we want. But if you're making a decision based upon something else, that particular thing is your master. It's in control. Say what you want. People can say all day, I don't worship money, I don't serve it. Say what you want. But if your life is being controlled right now by this substance, then that is your master. You got to get that. We got to get that in check. We have to get that in check, because money is a servant and not a master. And it's mastering, it's dictating a whole lot that you see going on even right now. Now, I'm not here to talk about gas prices and things like that. Okay. I'm not here to say if you watching it, you're bad. If you don't watch it, you're good. Because that's not, I'm not into those conversations. What I will say is that, like, I'm not focused on it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not focused on gas prices, because I personally believe that what the higher things go, right? The higher the things go, the higher my income has to go in order for me to live in this experience. And that's just the way it gets to be. Right? I'm not here to argue with people about why it's going up. I don't know. And if I knew why it was going up, what can I do? What am I going to do? Right? And so I have to be willing to take on that particular fight. If I do know, because it's knowing the information and not doing anything, then you're just worse off. You should not even know. So I know I'm not going to go into the fight up against oil and why oil prices are going up and all that kind of stuff. I'm not going to that fight. So I don't even know. All I need to know is God. Okay. The gas prices are going up. This is magic bank account of the spirit. Hello? Y'all get it? Put some fives in the comments. You put some fives in the comment. Yes. Because worrying brings more things to worry about. So if I worry about gas prices, then guess what? I got to worry about this. I got to worry about the food going up. I got to worry about everything, because worry begets more worry. Write that in your notes tonight. Worry begets, and that's like an old Bible, like this begat, Joseph begat. Anyways, worry calls on more worry. Okay. Worry attracts more worry. However you want to say it. A worrier will attract more things to worry about. So I don't worry about gas prices. I don't worry about food. I don't worry about any of it, because I know that God is going to take care of me regardless of whatever happens. Does that make sense? Worry begat more worry. I'm like, worry begets more worry. So I'm not going to worry about that. Okay. Okay. So, yeah. So I bless the money that I have, and I know I have, you guys, we have to get, in manifesting more money, we have to know there's some things that we have to know. I know I have the magic bank account of the spirit. It can never be depleted as money goes out. Here's one of my confessions, manifesting more money. We're talking about it as we go. As money goes out, So this is my personal thing. As money goes out, immediately, okay, so like immediately, money comes in with ease in perfect ways. I have some students on here tonight, and that are a part of my actual March Madness accountability coaching and stuff like that. And it was so amazing. Okay, it was so amazing, you guys, because they got in I think I offered it last week and they got in, you guys. And it was so amazing to like go, because we have this chat, this like juicy chat or whatever that's going on. And it was so amazing to see the testimonies, the things that were happening, that were, just coming, out of, just when you just get in alignment, you know what I'm saying? When you get into a container, you get into an environment where where someone just believes like crazy. I just got crazy belief, I really, really do. I have crazy belief. And so those ladies, got in. Elaine, I talked to Elaine yesterday. I actually talked to Natalie today, you know what I'm saying? And so I'm and I'm going to be talking to you guys as well tonight, a little bit later tonight, about something I'm launching out in April that many of you all, if you missed March Madness opportunity, then in April, I'm going to give you guys an opportunity to find out what I'm going to be doing in April, whatever. So, but listen, okay. So immediately money comes in with ease and perfect ways. So that's what you have to say. If you invest your money, right? So if you go, this is my thing. If I go hire a coach, my money gets to come back in ease and perfect ways. So the money I invested, it gets to come back immediately in ease and in perfect ways. And so for me, I know I'll get an idea, like something will come to me. It's got to come because my money has to come back immediately in ease and in perfect. It's got to be in perfect ways. Okay. Comes in with ease and perfect ways. I see it. Okay. I see it always jam with money, earn money, save money, found money, won money, interest, investments, and gifts. Okay. I see it always jam with money. We're talking about the bank account of the spirit, right? It's like it's jam is with money. Earn money, save money, found money, won money, interest, investments, and gifts. You guys, be open to the ways that God wants to funnel money into your experience. And so that's why I say, God, I don't care how you do it, right? It can be, money that was owed to me. Someone can say my credit card. I mean, one time I logged in my credit card account. They increased my credit limit by another $2,000. You know what I'm saying? My amazing son, my older son, he owed me some money. Okay. Yes. Because I loaned him some money for something and he owed me some money. He was behind on the payments for the thing he owed me. He was like, I'm going to pay 2 months. Okay. So gifts. I have some investments, you guys, and like they're just going crazy. Investment accounts are going crazy. And so I always say, God, I'm open to it. It doesn't matter how you choose to do it. People can hire me to coach me. Someone reached out to me on Facebook. She was like, hey, I want to hire you to coach me. We didn't even get on a discovery call, nothing. She said, I want to hire you. I said, okay, I will send you an invoice to your email. What is your email address? She sent it to me. I sent her the invoice. She paid it. We actually did our first coaching session today. See, this is how that's what ease and flow looks like. See, I'm not just telling you guys about what I read in books. I'm telling you, I went from hustling, going live every day, 2-3 times a day. Sometimes I like to go live. I do. I really do like to go live, but I have gotten more money into my experience and I haven't been live this week. Like I've been in these classes, like I do Money Monday and stuff like that, but like I haven't even gone live on Facebook, right? I barely have even posted. Okay. So this is possible for you all. Okay. So, I see it. I see my bank account growing with abundance. I see my bank account filled with lots of money. I see it. 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 Okay. All right. Can you repeat the ease affirmation? The one I just said? Okay, I will. Yes. I bless them. I have, you know what? In the comments, you guys, I posted the video. So what I encourage you to do, there is a written copy of this on the internet. It's with Florence Magic Bank Account Affirmation. Magic Bank Account Affirmation. That's what it is. If you just go to Google, you can type it up and you'll find written affirmation. You can print it out, right? And then also, you guys, if you guys haven't gotten the secret checks, okay? Because I actually, this is Google as well, okay? And let me take off my my water so you guys can see this. But I'm going to tell you guys, and this is a testament, okay? This is a testament. So I wrote out this check. Okay. I wrote out this check, and it's probably backwards, but it's the secret check. You can go in, it's on Google as well. I wrote out this check for $25,000. Okay. April 1st, 2022. I wrote out this check. I wrote it out to myself, $25,000, and I signed it God. Right. And so the remittance, it says remittance advice is to feel good. Okay. The remittance advice is to feel good. And so this is all I focus on. All I focus on every single day is, how do I feel? Right? How do I feel? How do I feel? What can I do today to actually feel good? Now, I do take action. Don't let me, I'm not going to tell y'all, I just do nothing, right? And I just feel good, and money comes to me. It can happen, you know what I'm saying? So I wrote this out, and it's interesting because I didn't have I could come up with, conjure up some ways to get to $25,000. Okay. Like I could, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not, but the ways in which I actually have manifested the how for this $25,000, you guys, it's not a whole lot of work for me. It's not a whole lot of work for me at all. Actually, some people are on here tonight, they can actually attest to you that I made a few phone calls and talked to them about it, and they're completely floored at how I'm going to get to this, you know what I'm saying? And but when I knew that this was possible. I knew it was possible for God to do it, right? I knew it was possible, right? I knew it was. It had to be possible. There's no way that I'm like, God, there's no way you're going to have me out here teaching about money and teaching women how to be free and everything, and then we not be able to use the tools that you've given me. Right? This can't be possible. So I knew, I was like, oh, I know without a shadow of a doubt. You gotta show that up. That you gotta show me, that has to come. The how has to come, right? And the how is here. The how is definitely here, you all. Okay. So these are some of the things the tools that I want to give you all, so that you can take these away from these sessions that we're doing on Thursdays. You can apply them to your actual life, and then you can watch. Right? You can watch what happens, regardless if you guys hire or you coach me, you get into any of my programs or anything like that. I'm telling you what I do. I'm telling you what I do. Okay. I'm telling you, like, what do I actually do? I told you guys on last week, I'm like, I trust that God is going to have to show up for me. I don't have it. I can't hustle to get it. I've already tried that. And just was completely tired, sick and tired. Right? So now I just choose a different way. And I'm going to spend the rest of my life. I promise God, I will spend the rest of my life. Retirement. Retire and do what? Retire and do what? I'm going to spend the rest of my life teaching women and men, because there's some men that, in my experience as well, how to call in more money in their life and their business, without hustling and grinding and having to subscribe, to this doctrine, this culture that, you got to work and you got to work and you got to work and you got to get up early. And like, I talked to one client this week and she's like, I just can't get up at 5 a.m. or something. She's already like, I can't get up at 5 a.m., And I said, why don't you just don't? Like, if you don't want to get up at 5 a.m., because let me tell you guys, the reason why I don't subscribe to that kind of stuff is because I realize that the only reason why you want to get up at 5 a.m. and get in the 5 a.m. club is because, now, if you're in the 5 a.m. club and you love it, do it. I'm not saying this that you have to stop and sleep in. Oh, no. I'm not saying that. What I am saying is that if you believe that you getting up at 5 a.m., right, and doing some stuff at 5 a.m., is going to make you worthy of money, you got it all wrong. Do y'all catch that? If you are getting up at 5 a.m. to prove to God or to anybody that you are worthy of receiving money because you woke up and you got up early and you did your affirmations and you wrote in your journal, you did all the things. Now I'm worthy to actually receive money. Let me tell you, you are worthy of money regardless if you wake up at 5 a.m., you wake up at 11 a.m., you wake up at 10 p.m. I don't care what time you wake up, you are worthy of the money that you desire because you are alive. Because God this is my belief, right? You called me out of the cosmos. Okay. You called me out of the cosmos. I was chilling, doing something with my own. I was doing something. Okay. And you called me before you formed me. You knew me before you formed me in my mother's womb. And you're going to send me, you're going to bring me here to this earth experience. And then you're going to allow me to struggle. And I'm going to have to rob Peter to pay Paul. And I got to do all this song and this dance in order for me to live a good life here. You guys, I don't believe it. I just don't believe it. I mean, I just don't. Okay. I just don't. I mean, you can certainly believe it, but I believe that a lot of things that we do them because we want to prove that we're good enough. We want to prove that we're worthy of something. We are worthy of love. And it's the same, you guys, listen, I'll tell you guys this, and man, I got some good notes, but I just want to talk to you guys, right? That you would notice how we do things with love, right? Like if you're in a romantic relationship with someone and how we do stuff, right? To get them usually to like love us more, to like us, to see us, and we do that same song and dance for money. Let me do some more stuff so you'll see me, so you'll want to come and hang out with me, so I can get more of you, more of your time and more of your attention. Y'all, come on, I'm not talking to real people. Listen here, okay? It's just like, because I personally believe money, love, same thing. It's the same thing. It's the same energy. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. And if you look at romantic relationships and how like in a romantic relationship, right? If you look at yourself like in a romantic relationship with money, how do you treat money, right? How do you feel about money, right? How do you feel about money? Okay. Do you feel like you never show up? You're always late. You know what I'm saying? You're never on time. I can't figure out how to get more of you. I can't figure out how to get more of your time, your attention. And when I need you, you're not here. Come on, somebody, put some sevens in the comments. It could be exhausting. Like if you're in a relationship with a man and you don't know where he is, you know what I'm saying? Like if you're constantly calling him, where are you at? Where are you at? What time are you coming? I thought you said you were coming. I thought you said you're coming over. I thought you said we were going on a date. I thought you said we were going out. I thought you said we were going on a trip. I thought you were coming. I thought you were going to do this. I thought you were going to show up. And he's going to be like, oh, like, I'm not even interested in like hanging out with you because you're crazy. Like, you don't even believe in me. You don't believe me. You don't believe I'm real. You don't believe you can trust me. You don't believe you can count on me. You don't believe you can depend on me. So why would I want to be with you? Why would I want to be with you? I don't want to be with you. And usually what'll happen, right, is that, a good man randomly, sometimes it'll be a randomly, will come along, will come into our experience. We're so broken and so hurt, right? By what happened and stuff like that. We're so broken, we're so hurt, we push him away. Like, it's like, he's like, I'm gone, I'm out, I can't do this, right? And so then we get money, right? We get money. Sometimes we have a blip in our income and it goes, extremely, it can go out or whatever, go up. And we find a way to sabotage. We find a way to sabotage it. We find a way to get rid of it. We're like, oh, no, I don't want you. And subconsciously we're like, oh, I can't deal with this, right? Because I already know what you're going to do. You ain't going to be around. You ain't going to stay. You're going to be gone. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be some kind of bill, it's something's going to happen and you're going to be gone. And so whatever, I might as well get rid of you. Subconsciously, that's what many of us do, right? So, yeah, it's very simple. What's up, everybody that's jumping on? Drop me in the comments. What are you guys getting? Like, what's your main thing? And what's coming up for you guys? Like, what, like, because it's obviously for someone, right? Someone needs to hear this tonight, right? Because it's not hard to get. It's not hard to get. And when you allow, even if you allow love in, like some, you know what I'm saying? Like if you think about if you allow love, like if you just if you just think about money like you think about love, right? And just take just take it off the table, right? Take money off the table and just use the word love, right? Right? How are you allowing love in? Do you allow people to support you? Because this is like, do you allow people in real life to support you? Or are you like, oh, I can do it on my own. I got it. I'm good. I don't need nobody. I'm good. Right? Do you allow people to support you? Right? Do you allow love in? Do you allow people to love you? Or when people try to love you, you feel like, what you about to do something stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like, am I talking to real people? Right? It's only a matter of time. I don't do females. Okay? Because they always want to do something stupid. I don't do females. Trust. So if you don't trust people, right? There's a trust issue, and trust issues are not just with people. Trust issues are everywhere. So you likely don't trust money either, that it's going to show up for you when you need it, because you don't trust. And you likely don't trust God either. Just what it is, right? You likely don't trust God either, or trust a higher power that's going to take care of you, because you're like, well, you haven't done it in the past. Where have you been? What's going on? I ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm down here struggling and you're not doing anything. You're not showing up. So why should I trust you? I know. There's a book I'm going to recommend you guys tonight. And I really had 5 ways to manifest more money. I think this is definitely will help. I think this is actually definitely divine for some. I think it's definitely divine. This book here is called Trust. It's over on Amazon. And it's trust in self, trust in God, trust in others, trust in life, right? And in all transparency, I've had the same issues. Okay, so I'm not even talking to y'all about stuff. I'm not talking to y'all about stuff. I'm not, there's a reason why I bought the book. Okay. Okay. There's a reason I bought the book. Right. And I've had the book probably over a year now. And it wasn't until I actually started working with my own coach, because I do have a coach I work with, actually 2 coaches I work with on a weekly basis. And they help me to see the root of it, right? The root from the South. Okay. I think Natalie's on here, right? You from the South, the root. Okay. The root of it. Where did it come from? Where did it start? Right. And for some of you guys, you may have to deal with and look at, like, where did my trust issues really begin? Like, where did my trust issues really begin? Because it likely didn't just happen, right? It didn't just show up. It likely develop over time, And so I highly encourage you all, but it's called Trust. It's on Amazon. And it's a really good book that she did, Mastering the 4 Essential Trusts, because we don't come here being untrustworthy, or not trusting. That's not how we come here. We come here and we trust. And but things happen that cause us to not trust. And so, like I said, it's all around, And so if you don't, to manifest more money, you must, do, many of us. And some of the steps I had tonight. Okay, so I'm gonna give you guys a few of the steps, because what we're gonna not do tonight is be here on 2 hours. Okay. And also I'm gonna let you all know about, like I said, something I'm doing in April. I'm going to be putting a link. You have to get on a call. I'm not going to talk about it here today, because but you want to know what this is going to look like. Okay. So in manifesting more money, right? One of them I have is getting specific, right? Being specific about what you actually want. When you can trust yourself that your desires are holy. I think that's like trust that your desires, they're good. They're really good. Can you write that down? My desires are really good. You don't have to be filtering, you don't have to be filtering your desires and well, that's just too much. Whatever, right? I didn't wait too long. It's too late. You know what I'm saying? Your desires are good. There's a quote I actually had. I'm going to read this to you guys because this was super good. Not your average webinar. I'm sorry, I don't do average stuff. So you were like, if you like thought I was gonna like have, you know, like slides and like I was gonna come on here and like try to like, I don't know, do some internet marketing stuff. I'm sorry, I don't do that no more. I mean, it's not wrong with it, but it's not my thing anymore. I just rather for you get a transformation, you know. Is this good for you guys? Are you guys enjoying this? Like, drop some 5s in the comments if this is helping you. Like, you're like, dang, I'm, you know, because I know many of you guys are tired. You're tired of internet fluff. You know, can we just get down to what's really going on? You know what I'm saying? Like, seriously, like, you know. So true desire, you guys, I'm gonna put this in the comments for you guys. So you can, I want you to copy and paste this and put this in some notes. But listen, true desire represents the urge of life seeking a fuller expression through you. This is why I want you to be able to trust your desires, because true desire represents the urge of life seeking a fuller expression through you. When you desire something with your whole self, like a fulfilling relationship or a satisfying career, that is life itself, desiring to be expressed through you. You can trust it. A true, heartfelt desire is kept alive by a continuous expectation of its fulfillment. Trust that the ever upward urge in you is seeking a greater, fuller, freer life and will bring to you. Oh my God, I love that. That's just so yummy, right? And will bring to you. This is why I said, listen, hustling ain't gotta be, you don't have to hustle and work hard for nothing in this life, okay? Because listen, trust that the ever upward urge in you is seeking. It's seeking, okay, a greater, fuller, freer life and will bring to you the ways and the means for its manifestations. Okay, come on, somebody. Can you say, bring it to me? So that's why when I wrote out this check, I'm gonna drop that in the comments for you guys. I'm gonna drop this in the comments so you guys can actually take this with you. I want you to meditate on that, okay? I want you to meditate on that. That's why when I wrote out this, I didn't need to figure out how to do it. I knew that. No, I'm not gonna try to figure it out. That ain't for me to figure out, because I trust that the ever upward urge in me, the urge in me to do this number, the urge in me to do this number is seeking, you know, a greater, fuller, freer life and will bring to me literally the opportunities that I've actually been presented with this month were brought to me, right? It was brought to me. I wasn't like searching on Facebook, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't Googling, I wasn't on Craigslist. I wasn't doing none of that, right? I'm telling you, I just, like, somebody called me on the phone. She's like, girl, I got something I need you to see. Like, that's what happened. Like, you know what I'm saying? She's like, I got something I need you to see. And I'm like, what I need to see, girl? And what she showed me, oh my God. I said, what? Like, huh? What we doing? That's in. Thank you. Let's go. You see what I'm saying? Because I trusted. I trusted without knowing any, see, that's what trust is. That's what trust is. When you don't know, you don't even know, but you just like, you know what? I know you're going to do it. I know you're going to show up for me. Okay. I ain't even going to worry about this. Okay. You got to show up for me. I ain't worried about that. And I went on my way, drank coffee, and, you know, I like to play music and I dance and I was excited about it. I could feel the feeling of, you know, of attaining it. And I was just like, yeah, all of that. Because I knew that a true desire, you know, that's life seeking more life. True desire represents the urge of life seeking a fuller expression through me, right? Through me. Okay. Let me see what questions y'all have down here. Okay. True desire are manifesting in me and who I am. Yes, Ryan, what's up? Welcome, Ryan. Okay. Ramona said you don't have to chase. No, you do not have to chase anything in this life. Anything you chase is going to run away, right? Anything you chase is going to run away. Think about it, right? Chase something. It's going to run. right? Out of survival for itself. It's like, oh, I'm gonna run, right? So get specific about what you want. Your desires are okay. Okay. That's what I want you to know about that. Step number 2, uncover your hidden fears and negative money, mojos. Okay. So uncover any hidden fears and negative money mojos. Uncover them. You got to look at them. Procrastination is almost always a byproduct of fear. Like people say, oh, I'm procrastinating. You are not procrastinating. You are scared. You're likely afraid to do that thing. And so you keep finding other things to do, right? You'll find something else to do. You find something else to do. So you got to attack those, uncover your hidden fears and negative money mojos. One of the biggest fears that a lot of clients I deal with, one of the biggest fears is like what people will think about them. Right? Like, what are people going to think about me? If I market my business, I promote my services on Facebook, then my coworkers or my friends or my, my neighbor or this, that, and the other, my ex, all these different things, like what, and so it's like you procrastinate on marketing your business because you are afraid of what people will think about you. And so you have to just head on. It has nothing to do with like one time somebody said, well, I need to lose weight before I start going live on Facebook. I'm like, but who's watching you? Like what? So like, okay, so you need to lose weight. Like what? Like what? Okay. Got it. Right. But that's a fear of what people think about us. So those, powerless, and then any hidden fears, I don't deserve to be rich, or wealthy or whatever you want to say, right? I don't deserve the money. Spiritual people don't get rich, right? A lot of people have, I knew I was raised and it was like, we were taught that, it was easier for a camel to go under the eye of a needle than for a rich person to get in heaven. So nobody wanted to be rich. Oh no. I remember a time, guys, I wouldn't even say nothing. You wasn't going to put my name in the same sentence as rich. No, we're not doing that. No, sweetheart. No, sweetheart. Right? Because I wanted to prove that I love God, right? I wanted to prove that I loved God. And so therefore I did not want to become rich because according to what, I had been taught, what I'm saying, was that it was easier for a camel to go under the eye of a needle than for a rich man to get into heaven. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna be broke. Okay, whatever, right? I'm not doing that. We're not getting rich, okay? We just want to get by. So that's why some Christian people be like, oh, I just want enough, Lord, just bless me with just enough for me to get by. I don't want too much, God. Don't bless me too much because I don't want to get rich. I don't want to do that, right? And that is a lie from the pits of hell. Right? It's like if there was a lie from pit of hell, that is one of them, right? Oh, I don't, but and then one of my coaches one time, he says, Keysha, if I asked you, how smart do you want your children to be? He said, chances are anybody would say as smart as they can be, right? Like you like smart. I want to be as smart as they can be, right? And he's like, if I ask you like, how healthy do you want to be, right? And he's like, most people are like, I want to be as healthy as I possibly can, right? And then he said, if I asked you like about money, like how rich do you want to be? He's like, then people be like, oh, I just want to get by. I just want my share. I don't want to be too over the top. You know what I'm saying? Like we start to do that. And I'm like, but you just told me like health-wise, you don't want to just get by. You don't want to just be like, I don't want to tip the boat. You know what I'm saying? I just want to be right. My share. My share of health. Don't give me nobody. I just want my share of health. We don't say that and other things. But when it comes down to money, then we want to, be humble and like, humble ourselves. And it's like, you guys know what that means? Like, do you know what humble means? We're going to get in that another week. But anyways, okay. So, where was I at? Uncover hidden fears. Okay. Hidden fears, all that kind of stuff. Identify them. You know what they are. You know what I'm saying? Like it's time you want to hire a coach. You're like, oh my God, my money. I gotta, I don't know if I can afford it. You can afford it. You can afford whatever you want. Okay. One of the other things, manifesting more money, is investing in yourself, right? shout out to all my clients this week that, got started investing in themselves. You guys, and the reason, and I'm like, when you invest in you, and this may not be even coaching, right? I mean, like, it may not even be in that area, but like, even like, look at like your bedroom sheets. I'm going to go really basic on y'all tonight. Okay. Look at your bedroom sheets. What are you sleeping on? Do you buy the 300 thread count, or like whatever that like really, really basic cheap thread count is, or something like that? Like, you buy like 300 thread count? You know what I'm saying? Look at your towels. This is basic stuff, This is really basic stuff. How do you treat you? How do you treat yourself? Because it likely will say, you know what? I'm just not worthy of it. I'm not worthy of money, right? I'm not even willing to invest in the best sheets to lay on. I'm not even willing to invest in, like good towels, or, what I'm saying? Like dishes, like go to your kitchen. You know what I'm saying? Like dishes, stuff that's broke. Like if you have stuff in your kitchen that's broke, throw it away, because it says, this is what I'm worthy of. Okay. So throw it away and buy something new, right? And this is basic stuff, basics of life, Ladies, look at your purse, right? Look in your purse. Is your purse like a tornado? You know what I'm saying? Like, is it like a tornado went through that thing? Okay. Clean it out tonight, right? This is an activity you can do. Clean out your purse tonight. You're worthy of a clean purse, okay? Just small things. If your room is a nightmare, you know what I'm saying? Like, clean your room. You know what I'm saying? Like, basic things that you can do to say, I'm investing time in myself, right? I love me. I love me. Okay. So it's super important. So invest in yourself, right? If you have a business, you deserve to have a coach. You deserve to have support. Like, you just don't know everything. And any successful person that I know, that I've studied, they all have hired and had coaches, right? You deserve that as well. All right. Okay. Gratitude. Practice and embrace gratitude. That's number 4. All right. I'm right. Come on. I'm worthy because I am. Just because I am. I'm worthy. Yes, you are. Practice and embrace gratitude. Get in the habit of thinking of 3 things or people in your life that you're grateful for first thing in the morning, and repeat this exercise lasting at night. Okay. First thing in the morning, 3 things or 3 people that you're grateful for. Let's stop. Let's do this exercise right now. All of this. Okay. So, okay. 3 things or 3 people, right? 3 things are people. Okay. So it could be either or, in your life that you're grateful for. All right. Drop it in the comments. Let's just take a little, a gratitude check, right? Gratitude check. Like if you're a cheerleader or something like that. I don't know. I need a mentor. Awesome. I'm going to tell you guys today about how to actually go about getting mentorship. As I said, in April, I'm launching something that, like, man, it is going to be life changing. Let me tell you, people. Okay. Listen here. If y'all think like I'm so fired up, I am so fired up. And I was talking to my coach this week, he was like, he should just run the play, right? Just run the play, and that's the whole thing. It's like, you got to have a play, you got to have a play and run the play. But you think about any team, right? Any sports team, are they out there on the field? Like, they're great players. You guys see what I'm saying? Like Russell Wilson, he's like leaving Seattle and everybody's all upset, right? Russell Wilson's a great player, but there's a multiple coaches. There's a defensive coach. There's an offensive coach. You know what I'm saying? There's coaches that are on the sidelines that can see the game. Russell's in the game. And so oftentimes when you're in the game, right, sometimes you miss things, but the coach is outside looking at, okay, this is what you do that, right? Do that. And so my coach this week, he was like, Keysha, run the play, right? Run the play. All right. So I'm grateful for my coach. I'm so grateful for him. I literally prayed for him. He is not like an internet sensation that most of y'all don't even know him. If you guys got on Money Monday a couple Mondays ago, he jumped on or whatever, but he's not like one of these internet sensations, and none of that, and nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with the internet sensation coach, right? It's nothing wrong with it. But I prayed for a specific type of coach, and I got exactly what I prayed for. And because of it, you guys are really seeing, right? Even now, you are seeing the result of being coached, right? Being coached, someone coaching you and saying, okay, here's the play, run the play, Keysha, you can do it, right? I see you, I'm here for you, I'm here to support you. And like, my coach, you text me, call me, you know what I'm saying? Like, you get weary. You need something like that. You guys, this building a business is not, it's not for the faint of heart. So in gratitude, right? Gratitude so much for it. And I'm so grateful for each and every one of you all, right? I see Scarlo out there. She's building her business. She just had surgery and stuff like that. And but she is like super, you guys, when I tell you someone who is like, who does, like, when I tell her to do something, like seriously, like she goes and executes and she does it, and she has fibromyalgia and she don't make a single excuse when she get on a call with me about she in pain or anything like that. I'm telling you guys, like, you all are amazing, amazing human beings, and you are amazing, right? You're absolutely amazing. And I'm so grateful that you guys, are here tonight. You got on here tonight with me on these Thursday workshops. I promise you, is like my goal to bring you guys this, what I can sense that you all really need. In these actual sessions, you don't need internet fluff. You don't need to give you like, oh yeah, well, step 5, 4, 3. You know what I'm saying? Like, post on Facebook every day. You know what I'm saying? I want to talk about why you're not posting on Facebook. Why you're not following the plan. Why you don't have a plan. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's going on, girlfriend, boyfriend? What's really going on? Can we talk about what's really going on? Okay. So that's what we are here in this journey. Okay. So practice and embrace gratitude every single day, you guys. Don't take life for granted because it's just not to be taken for granted, right? So practice gratitude every single day, and then get real support. Get real support and be ready for abundance. That's what I will say, right? That's what I will say. Be ready for abundance. Step number 5, be ready for abundance. Okay. Be ready for abundance. And I have some notes here. Be specific yet flexible, right? Be specific, but also be flexible. Because like I said, know that, God can really funnel, money into your experience from so many different sources. Don't be so caught up that, it has to come this way. It's got to come from my job, and it's got to come from this source. It's got to come from me selling these courses. It's got to come from this coaching. It's got to come from this. I don't really get hung up, right? And like I offer things to the marketplace, and I used to be like, okay, so here's the numbers. Okay, I need to do this many people at this price point in order for me to hit, my income goals for the month, and the income goals for the quarter, and income goals for the year. And I need to, what I'm saying? Like, and I don't think anything's wrong with that. If that's how you have to live your life, I don't think anything is wrong with that at all. I really don't. But it really stressed me out. Okay. And so I have to go with how God designed me, and you have to go with how God designed you. So I want to give you the freedom to tap into that and to let that be your North Star. Make sense? Drop some 7s in the comments. That makes sense. You see what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, because there are some people that they need that, right? Who's like they're and that's fine. They're wired like that. They're totally wired like that. That's how God made them. And you know what? I am not here to tell you I didn't say anything is wrong with it. I didn't say anything was wrong with it. I just said, if it ain't working for you, if it's stressing you out, you know what I'm saying? Like, stress begets more stress, right? So I just know that I'm going to be taken care of. This is about as much as I can do. You know what I'm saying? Like, as far as that whole goal setting thing is concerned, right? It's like, okay, here's what it is. And I visualize this. I see it everywhere. I have this check in my car. I have one in my car. I got one in my bathroom that I, put in my bathroom. I have them everywhere, right? So I just have it everywhere. So I'm impressing upon my subconscious mind what I want, you know what I'm saying? And so that's just where I just choose to live, right? And I just take the inspired action, right? So when I'm inspired to do something, I take the inspired action, because I'm not, that's just how I work. That's how I roll. I take the inspired action. So I'm inspired to go live, I'll go live. If I'm inspired to do a workshop, I'll do a workshop. If I'm inspired, however I'm inspired to do it, that's how I'm going to do it. Okay. So that's how I choose to live. Now, like I said, you guys, I'm going to be doing something super, super awesome in April around, helping you all with all these things that we've talked about, obviously getting support, you getting support, you know what I'm saying? Dealing with the money. A lot of us is money trauma. I mean, just being honest with y'all, okay? It's like this money trauma to be able to deal with. But I want to talk to you all, okay? So what I've actually done is I've actually created a survey, okay? It's a little bit different. It's not an application, okay? It's actually a survey. And then it'll allow me to kind of learn a little bit more about where you are, where you want to go. And then I'm going to call you. Okay. So I'm going to tell you guys now how it's going to work, right? I'm going to set up a phone call with you, whatever. And then we can talk about the program and what all it entails and all that kind of stuff like that. But many of you all know, even on here tonight, before, you already know, like, you already know from this call right now, you're like, whatever you're doing in April, I'm a part of it. Okay. You're like, listen, whatever you're doing in April, because like I told my clients, over this week, and I think I talked to Elaine about this, is that when you get in alignment with the truth of who you are, then you don't have to do a lot of internet, trickery. You know what I'm saying? You got to do a lot of internet trickery because your people will hear. And it's almost like even the scriptures, like, where like, I think like even Jesus or God says, my sheep, they know my voice, like they know my voice, and a stranger they're not going to follow. Right. And I'm not saying that I'm like, you guys shepherd or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, like, even those of y'all who are building a business on the internet, right? When you share your message of truth, your message from a place of truth, then people, you don't even know what I'm going to do in April. But for some of you all, you're like, I don't even care what you're going to do, but I just want to be a part of it, right? Because you can hear the sound. The sound. You're like, yeah, there it is. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm going there. I'm doing that, right? I'm working with her. There's something that she has that I want, right? There's something she knows. There's something, I don't know what it is, and I don't need to know. Some of you all just need to make a decision, like tonight, like, you know what? I don't know what it is, but I'm going to work with Keysha in April. And actually, we're going to work longer than just April. So let me just tell you guys, I can tell you guys that we're not going to just work in April. We're going to be together for 90 days, you and I. Okay. So it's not going to be like a 1 month thing. Because what we got to do is going to take us longer than a month. It just is. Like, I know it is. Okay. So it's going to take us longer than that. But I want to, like I said, I have a certain number of people, like literally, I have a certain number of people for this particular program and stuff. And I want to talk to you guys. I'm doing this a little bit different than what I normally do, and so that's an alarm that goes off at 6:00 to let me know that I'm a profitable trader. Who's been on my calls? Okay. Who's been on calls know my alarms that go off? I'm a profitable trader. Who is on here trading Forex? Who needs to put that in their system or whatever? You need to put that in your phone. You're a profitable Forex trader, right? You're a profitable Forex trader. If you're not a Forex trader, you guys, here's what I recommend you do. Put in your phone, I'm a profitable business owner. I'm a profitable coach. I'm a profitable network marketer. I'm a profitable speaker. I'm a profitable whatever, fill it in the blanks, right? Fill in the blanks. I'm going to encourage you all. So I put the link in the comments to the actual survey. All right. So definitely be sure to go on over there, fill out the survey. Okay. That's going to be super important. If you don't have my 25 money affirmations, okay, when we talk, I'll make sure because what I want you to do is take those affirmations and plug them into your phone. Right. Because I got alarms that go off all day long. Okay. I mean, all day long, they're going off. like all day long they're going off because I gotta reprogram, you know what I'm saying? I gotta reprogram, and reprogram, right? I can't, and I have to stay in the work. Like the people that are on like my team, like I'm building a team. It's so silently. Most people don't even know I'm a part, that I'm even building anything, right? And so I'm a part of it's like an affiliate marketing program, really. It's not really like a team, but it's like I build stuff like a team because I like family. And so what I'm doing is building a wealth building community. Not here to talk about that here tonight. But anyways, they will tell you, because some of them are on here tonight, is that I'm constantly posting in the chat, like mindset stuff, because I'm doing this stuff all day. Like I literally do this stuff all day, right? It's like I'm literally doing this stuff all day, right? It's like, it's so, I dig it so much. I love it so much. That's why I'm like, I could not imagine retiring and like people talk about, oh, I want to retire and lay on the beach. Man, I get so bored with that stuff. I got to come talk to people. Like, I got to talk to y'all. I got to tell y'all what I read and what I learned and what's going on. And you know what I'm saying? And what I learned, oh my goodness, I would go crazy. I would literally go crazy if I just told myself, I'm going to just lay on the beach for the rest of my life. Like, I'm not. I'm here to do a work. And I've been fighting it, you guys, for so many years. I look back at, like when I launched like Receive with Ease, right? If you guys remember Receive with Ease, like I launched Receive with Ease years ago, a couple years ago, maybe 2019. I launched a program, you guys, and then I got in my head, so much in my head, because I didn't stay in the work, right? I didn't stay in the work, right? I just thought I could just, kind of do it here, there. No, I didn't stay in the work, right? And I got in my head so much about it. And was I really qualified to actually teach it? Did I really know what I said I knew? And just so much BS got into me, you guys, to the fact I didn't even offer the program anymore. Like I literally canceled. I was supposed to do like the 5-day challenge, and I was supposed to do the whole thing and stuff. I literally canceled it. Right? Sabotage, right? Self-sabotage. I had someone reach out to me on Facebook, and she said, I really feel like I'm here to teach people about having a business, or like starting a business or something around business, right? And she sent me this voice message, and she's inside of Receive with Ease. And she said, I really feel like I'm here to like help people like with that and how to make money with the business and stuff like that. And she says, but I don't really feel like I'm doing that well though. And I was like, oh man, here we go, right? Because it's the same thing. We look at the evidence. We start to take score. So it's like you're brought here to do something. And this is what happened to me, you guys. I was brought here to talk about money. I talk about it all the time. Like I love to talk about it. I mean, like I just absolutely love to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Like I love to just illuminate people around this whole idea, this concept of money, right? And so, yeah. But then you start to take score. You start to say, "Ooh, but that's not right. That's out of place. I haven't really done that. This person over here has done that. I'm not qualified. I shouldn't be talking about that. I'm not going to talk about that." And we talk ourselves right out of the thing we were born to talk about, the thing we were born here to do. We don't feel it's so easy for us. For many of us, it's really so easy for us, like that we just feel like, man, I'm not supposed to do that. That's not what I'm supposed to do. I'm not supposed to do that. Does anybody hear it? Am I talking to you guys? Like you guys are anybody? Put some 8s in the comments. That's another number I like. 8. Put some 8s in the comments if I'm down your lane. Imposter syndrome. Yes, thank you, Elaine. If I'm coming down your street and around the corner, okay, like you're like I'm not good enough, right? We take score too soon. Ooh, write that down. Don't take score too soon, you guys. Don't take score too soon, right? It's like, don't take score. And I guarantee you, I used to always be like, I told a friend of mine, I'll never forget, because I go back and I'm still buying people's courses around money and stuff like that. And it's so funny because I bought this one course and I'm, listening to the course and stuff like that. And like something she said that like I talked about this before and I can't remember like, oh, I know what it was. I know exactly what it was. Because when I was teaching Receive with Ease, one of the things I was saying to people was that like when you buy Receive with Ease, I told them, I was like, you know what? Your transformation happens at the moment of transaction. Like this is what I was saying, you guys, on these calls, right? I'm saying to people, I'm like, listen, you don't have, when you buy this course, you are transformed at the moment of transaction. I was literally saying that. And I buy this woman's course who has been teaching the same course for 12 years. And I'm listening to her and she's saying that she started doing these workshops because somebody said that she does workshops really good. And they asked her, can she do a money workshop? And she's like, I don't know anything about money. And so she started doing money workshops and she's like, I didn't even know anything about money. I had to go and study. I'm thinking like, are you kidding me? Like, are you kidding me? Like I've been saying this stuff and like, you guys, so that I want you guys to know you got to trust yourself. God put it in you before you were formed in your mother's womb. So everything that's here really just confirms what you already know. Ooh. Right? See, that's the thing. It's like spiritual world. We so into this physical world. We're just crazy, right? The spiritual world, some of the stuff you knew, it was in you. It's in you. It was already placed in you before you got here. You know what I'm saying? And so now you have, because when we get into this physical experience, then they say, oh, you have to be taught it for so long. You have to be qualified. You have to go to school. You have to get an education. You got to do this, certificates, blah, 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 blah. So they put all these ramifications around being able to worthy to teach something, or, you know what I'm saying? Like people put their stuff on it, right? And so then we accept it as the truth. So then we like, you're right. Like, okay, you know, you're right. I don't have $1 million cash in my bank account. So yeah, I can't teach about money because if that's imposter. Like I can't teach about, money, getting money because I don't have what they say is enough for me to be qualified to be able to share what God put in me before I was formed in my mother's womb. You see what I'm saying? And the moment that you forget about what people think about you and what people are going to say about you, right? When you get to that point and you just say, you know what, I'm going for it. You know what I'm saying? Like you're going to see that, like I said, you'll become a magnet for all the money you desire. Because it has to. It's just the way it is. You're magnetic at that particular time, right? You're magnetic. That's just the way it is. You're magnetic. So I just say, you know what? Fill out the survey. Okay. Because it's gonna be so much more of this, y'all. Okay. Like it's gonna be so much more of this that is going down, right? It's so time. It is so time. It's so time for this. You know what I'm saying? I've been like stewing in this stuff for years. As you guys can see, I could keep talking. I could talk about this stuff. Last week I talked about it for 2 hours straight. 2 hours straight. And people stayed on like for 2 hours. I was completely floored. But God did that to show me. See, internet stuff, they'd be like, oh, do a 90-minute webinar and 10 minutes about your story and 30 minutes of content and this, and then you got to do your call to action and you save some time, 10 minutes. And I love it. Hey, I love the internet. I mean, like, and I definitely use it. You know what I'm saying? I teach my clients about how to use it and stuff like that. I love it. I do. Right. I love it. Right. But I'm so unconventional. I just always have been. I never followed the rules. I never did. Like they told me not to chew gum in class. I still want to chew gum in class. I just never follow the rules. Okay. So I never follow the rules. All right. So I always been the oddball. Okay. I always been the oddball. So you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, Keysha, why would you, you're always been an oddball. Why would you try to start now and be conforming to what everybody else say you got to do? So I just said, no, I'm done. So thank you. I love you guys all. Okay. So fill out the survey, you guys. And let's talk about, what I'm creating here for the next 90 days and stuff like that. I just want you to just make a decision, right? Because decision is like all you need right now. You need a decision like, I'm getting in that thing. I don't know what that thing is, but I'm getting in it because it's just like, I need to be in there for some reason. I just know I do, right? That's all you need, desire. The ways and the means are going to become available for you. I promise you they will. Is I just have to have my faith. I got to connect my faith with yours tonight to know that like unexpected income, increases, gifts, refunds, however, the magic bank of the spirit, right? Say the bank account of the spirit, right? Okay, Pamela, thank you, Pamela. What's your guys' aha moments? I'm about to let y'all go. Okay, aha moments. Let's go. Aha, like where you're like, oh my God, you should like, ooh wee. I need to see them. Okay. Because what happens with the chat, you guys, I get to go and read the chat, because I have to keep reminding, what I'm saying? Like, you guys, tonight, I don't even have any notes. Like I had some notes, but I just go from the top, like literally the top of my head. Like it's literally downloaded from God. Like all I do. That's it. Just downloaded straight from the heavens. Like, and that's it. Right. So, I need to come back. I go back and read it and listen to it myself. Could you review the 5 steps, please? Yeah, I can try to do that, Elaine. You can always get the recording too. So it's like, so be specific about what you want. Okay, I know that was one of them. Be specific about what you want. Practice and embrace gratitude was one of them. Be ready for abundance. Be ready for abundance was one of them. Uncover your hidden fears and negative money mojos. And I can certainly give this to you on our private calls. Okay. Elaine's actually one of my private clients. I'm super excited about working with her. Uncover your hidden fears and negative money mojos and invest in yourself. Right. So invest in yourself. Yeah, totally. Invest in yourself. Those are all super important. Yeah. Let's see here. Oh, I love it, you guys. Okay, so I'm gonna holler out some of y'all. Angelica says, take the inspired action God put it in you before you were born. Yes, this was in you before you were born, girl. You think this is something new. Like, that's so fun. Like, you think it's something new. Like, this ain't nothing new discovery or nothing like that. Like, you already had this in you. But we get so lost in the world, we get so lost in like, what society wants from us and all this kind of stuff. And it's all have good intentions, but this is already in you. It's already in you. I was manifested in my mother's womb. Yes, Ryan, you're so welcome. Procrastination is really fear. Hey, June. Yes, it's really fear. It's really fear. So ask yourself, when you find yourselves like, procrastinating, just what am I afraid of? Okay. What am I really afraid of? Because that's generally what is really a fear. That's holding you back. We'll have to talk about fear. Maybe I'll talk about fear next week or whatever and stuff. We could talk more about, overcoming fears, right? How do I navigate it? Because it's not going anywhere. This life, you're going to have fear. That's just the way it is. But how do I now navigate with the fear, right? So yeah. Lori, hey, Lori, what's up? That was mine too. Procrastination is fear, eye-opening. Pamela says, I'm going to find myself. Pamela, you're not lost. You are not lost, sweetie. That's what I will tell you. You are not lost. So there's nowhere to find. You just got to be yourself. Okay. So be who God created you to be. That's it. There's no one to find. You are you now. Okay. Like you are you right now. But oftentimes we don't allow ourselves. It's allowing money in. It's allowing love in. It's allowing. Right? We don't allow ourselves to be ourselves because we are afraid of what people will think about us if we just would be ourselves. What if I just talked about the thing I really want to talk about, right? What do they think about me? What will they think about me? Oh my God, I'm a YouTube coach. I'm a business coach. If I just start talking about money, what are people going to think about me? What is my Facebook audience going to think about me? And how are they going to feel if I just always talk about money? And I'm, you see what I'm saying? Like that's what it is. You just have to allow yourself to be who you are. Minus all the junk that somebody told you. Who are you? Who are you? Just be yourself. like forget about what people, that's the biggest issue. That's hard. Like, I'm not going to tell you guys it's hard. It's easy. It's hard. It's definitely hard to not think about like, oh my goodness, like, what are people going to think about me, and really overcoming the opinions of others. Like, people can say what they want, but we, let me tell you guys this, your basic human need. Listen to this. This will help you. Your basic human need, according to Maslow's hierarchy of needs, the basic one is belonging. Okay. Belonging. All right. And so, okay, let me show you guys this. Okay. Oh my God. I'm about to go. Okay. Let me see it. Let me show you this. And Natalie's on here. Natalie's a science nerd. So let me see if I can find this image here for you guys. Let's see here. Psychology. Yeah. Well, it's like, yeah, one of our basic needs. Okay, look at this. Look at this, you guys. Like, oh my God. I promise you guys will learn a lot from me. Listen here. Look at this. This is your Maslow hierarchy of needs. Okay. So physiological needs, food, water, warmth, rest, basic, right? Safety. So we got safety needs and stuff like that. Look at this, you guys. Belongingness. It's like pretty big, right? You know what I'm saying? Belongingness and love needs, intimate relationship and friends. So this is one of our hierarchy of needs. So if we go against the grain, it goes and it messes up our belongingness. So we don't want to be kicked out the tribe, right? We don't want to be kicked out the family. We don't want our friends to not want to be our friends anymore. So because of that, then we stay in relationships that do us no good because we don't want people here. We don't want this here to be, messed up in any kind of way, right? This is why it's so deep. Like, please, you know what I'm saying? Like, look, your basic need is food, water, warmth, and rest. Okay, boom. Most of us got that. Safety needs, so security and safety. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Most of us probably feel safe, okay, so we good. You know what I'm saying? So we're good. I got my basic stuff. I got, safety. I feel safe, or whatever case may be. Now you're at this one, belongingness and love needs. So when people say like, go against the grain, you know what I'm saying? You already know this may just mess with this need right here in your hierarchy of needs. So this is why you get and procrastinate on going live. This is why you procrastinate on posting about your business. This is why you procrastinate and you stay in a relationship that is no good for you. This is why we do many things that we do that we should not do. Why? Because we gotta belong. We gotta belong. We have needs to be loved. We need to be loved. So we stay in those cycles like that. So know thyself. Know thyself. Know thyself. Know thyself. Know thyself. See, when you know how you move, how you operate, and how you work in this life, then you know yourself. Okay, this is gonna mess with this. This is gonna mess up in this area. I'm likely a little bit afraid because my friends may not like me anymore. And you think about elementary school, you guys go back to elementary school and all that kind of stuff, right? You really, do you like me? Yes or no? Who all wrote the notes? Do you like me? Yes or no? Right? So it's like, that's really big for us. So you grow up and you still need to know, do you like me? Do you like me? Yes or no? Right? If I post something on Facebook, will you still like me? Yes or no? I'm gonna let y'all go because I promise y'all this stuff is fascinating to me. Okay. But does it make sense? Yes or no? Does this make sense? Yes or no? Will you be my friend? Yeah. Remotely. Like, will you be my friend? Yes or no? Right? Okay. Why do you think it's called Facebook friends? Half of us don't even know each other in real life. Like, we don't even know each other in real life, but it's called Facebook friends. We call it Facebook friends. Like, will you be my friend? Yes or no? Belonging. Love needs. Belonging. Love needs. Okay, y'all. Okay. Go fill out the survey and I'll call you guys. I'm going to, get in contact. I'm going to get in contact with y'all. We're going to book a call. We're going to talk about the program, what we're going to do for the 90 days. Okay. And we're going to start on April 1st. And it's not an April Fool's joke. It's very much, it's very much real deal Holyfield. Okay. Thank you, Keysha. I love you guys. All right. So I got work to do. Something like finger work, like hand work, stuff like that. So next week. Okay. So Monday. So let me just let you guys know about the schedule.